Hello! So last week I showed you guys how to do DIY Halloween decor inside the house, but today, in partnership with Cricut, I'm doing a DIY outdoor trick-or-treat COVID-friendly display. I want to be able to hand out candy and do it safely. I think the kids are going to really love it, and I'm going to show you guys how I set this up along with a couple of other DIYs done with my Cricut. This first DIY is the perfect decor if you're feeling festive but don't have time to decorate. Cricut's design space is full of Halloween craft ideas, and this set of paper bats was the easiest to jump right into. I can't imagine having to cut 20 bats out within minutes. You can even have them scored so you can easily fold them into these pop-out versions. I attached thin black wire to the back, and these are great additions to attach anywhere in the home, in a bouquet, sticking out of the door, and in my case wrapped around my motion sensor hand sanitizer pump, 2020's hottest item of the year, that I'll also link in the description. I'm here well ahead of Halloween to show you fun decor ideas, but the truth is there was none left to buy in stores. So I bought an all-purpose doormat for $10 and created a negative space shoe mat. What I essentially did was split the letters in boo, using the Cricut to cut the left side of each letter as a negative and the right side as a positive. I used cardstock for the left side, but definitely should have used stencil vinyl all over. I tried this with spray paint as well, but it would have taken so many coats to get through the fibers of the mat, and the aerosol would have both choked me and gotten under the stencil. I made this custom sign with the most intricate cuts because I wanted to really challenge my Cricut maker, and that little machine really just laughed at this challenge. What I could have done was cut this on a mirror so that after weeding all the excess, I could just place my backing paper onto this and peeled it off as a finished sign. But this is my first year, and I learn something new every time I use my Cricut. So instead, I moved every unattached piece into place. Signs don't need to be boring anymore, and I popped it into a frame to make it very official. This is the idea behind the setup, only a sucker would leave a bowl of treats out, so I saw this incredible setup by Porch Light Reading and decided to make my own version. The candy chutes I saw online needed a bit of heavy construction, but instead I took a roll of screen door material and duct taped it as a temporary screen door before propping up the end on a side table and snipping a small cross as an opening. I reinforced the hole in case the mesh continued to split, but it held up perfectly. Instead of asking people to maintain social distance, I've created a space that naturally enforces a safe distance between my household and trick-or-treaters, and I think the kids will love the way that the candy shoots out. I think this display could even do with a sign pointing to the end of the chute, since the cobwebs neatly hide it. It's always very interesting to see how creative people can get when it comes to facing interesting new challenges. And today, with the help of my Cricut, I'm able to create this really cool and fun interactive display that the kids will love during trick-or-treating. Hello, trick-or-treat! You can find me on Instagram and TikTok at Letitia Q. I'll see you next time.
Declog it. Oh no, it's all in there.